Maybe you have never been to China, but you must have heard of the Great Wall of China. This majestic ancient defense project has witnessed the historical changes of the Chinese nation for thousands of years and now attracts more than hundreds of thousands of tourists every year. But as an infrastructure-crazy China, in order to attract more tourists, a large number of engineers are building a large-scale high-speed rail station 100 meters beneath the Great Wall. In today's video, we will explain why China built this high-speed rail station underground and what surprising challenges it faced during the construction process. If you like our video content, please click to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can receive all our latest video content. Now, let's get into today's topic. China, a country famous for its high-speed rail, has a railway network that leads the world. At the same time, countless high-speed rail stations are embedded in this vast land like pearls. Among these high-speed rail stations, Xi'an North Railway Station has become the largest high-speed rail station in China with an area of 533,000 square meters. Xiongan Station has become the most heavily invested high-speed rail station in China with an investment scale of 30 billion RMB. But now, China has once again set a new record for global high-speed rail construction. Chinese engineers built a brand new high-speed railway station 100 meters underground. This is the Badaling Great Wall High-Speed Railway Station. Badaling Great Wall High-Speed Railway Station is located in Yanqing District, Beijing. As a key station on China's Beijing-Zhangjiakou high-speed railway, it not only connects the capital Beijing and Zhangjiakou, but also perfectly integrates ancient civilization and modern technology. This high-speed rail station has a total investment of 58.4 billion yuan and covers an area of 36,000 square meters. The underground station part is cleverly embedded in the new Badaling Tunnel, and its deepest point reaches an astonishing 102 meters. In order to make passengers transfer more convenient, the station has specially installed long escalators and inclined elevators. Imagine that the drop from the ground level to the platform level is as high as 62 meters. Passengers need to transfer to 3 long escalators that are tens of meters long to reach the platform. This design not only reduces the pressure on ground transportation, but also allows passengers to enjoy the magnificent scenery of the Great Wall during the transfer process. However, you may be curious, why did China build the Badaling Great Wall High-Speed Railway Station underground? Badaling Great Wall High-Speed Railway Station, a modern engineering miracle hidden deep underground, actually contains a little-known story behind it. Above it stands the Qinglong Bridge Station. Qinglongqiu Station was built in 1908. It is located between the rolling Green Mountains and the winding Great Wall. It complements the ancient city wall and tells the vicissitudes of the years. The most famous thing about this station is its unique herringbone line. This design cleverly made use of the terrain and allowed the train to climb hills smoothly. It not only demonstrated the wisdom of early railway engineers, but also became an important milestone in the development of China's railways. Therefore, in order to preserve this precious cultural heritage, the Badaling Great Wall High-Speed Railway Station can only choose to bypass or cross the Great Wall. On the other hand, according to Chinese laws and regulations, any construction projects should bypass the Great Wall, a national monument. For projects that cannot be bypassed, underground passages should be dug or bridges should be built to pass. Considering the Badaling Great Wall's status as a 5A tourist attraction in China, building a bridge would undoubtedly destroy its unique beauty. In this case, engineers decided to build the Badaling Great Wall High-Speed Railway Station underground. As far as I know, the construction of Badaling Great Wall Station started in March 2016. So, what difficulties and challenges will Chinese engineers face when building a high-speed rail station 102 meters underground? Due to its special geographical location, the geological conditions along the route of Badaling Great Wall Station are extremely complex. The cave body needs to pass through fault fracture zones and weathering troughs. The geological structure of these zones is fragile, A slight carelessness may cause landslides, bringing great risks to the construction. More importantly, the traditional shield machine cannot be used here, which also means that workers will have very few tools to choose from. In order to solve this difficulty, engineers developed drill and blast technology after tens of thousands of simulation tests and decided to use precise operations to conquer this challenging land. It is worth mentioning that the geological conditions along the route of the Badaling Great Wall Station are extremely complex. The most obvious one is that the cave needs to pass through fault fracture zones and weathering troughs, and the geological structures in these zones are so fragile that they seem to collapse at a touch. Imagine that workers are constructing in such areas. A slight negligence may cause landslides with disastrous consequences. More importantly, under such geological conditions, the traditional shield machine is like a hero with no place to display its power. This means that engineers must find new solutions. After tens of thousands of simulation tests, Chinese engineers developed a drill and blast technology. Drill and blast technology sounds simple, but consider that the drill and blast technology itself may also cause disturbance to the surrounding environment. Therefore, engineers need to accurately calculate the location and intensity of each blasting point to ensure that there will be no damage to the surrounding geological structures. In order to ensure that the Badaling Great Wall, a world cultural heritage, is not damaged, engineers used precision electronic detonator shock absorption technology. This technology uses precise calculation and adjustment to control the vibration speed to an extremely low 0.16 centimeters per second. Such vibrations are very slight. Compared with traditional blasting technology, the disturbance of each blast to the Great Wall is only equivalent to a slight stamp on it. You may be wondering, how is such a slight perturbation achieved? The answer lies in those seemingly ordinary explosions. So far, the construction of Badaling Great Wall Station has carried out nearly 5,000 blastings, and each time is the ultimate pursuit of precision technology. More importantly, engineers will conduct careful calculations and simulations before each blast to ensure the accuracy and safety of the blast. This persistent pursuit of technology is the soul of the construction of Badaling Great Wall Station. On the other hand, in order to ensure the stability and safety of the tunnel wall, engineers also cleverly used pre-stressed tie rods and anchor cable technology. Imagine drilling a hole in a weak rock formation, anchoring the anchor rod deeply into the hard rock formation, and then using a tensioning process to tightly anchor the tunnel wall to the surrounding rock formation. This process is like weaving a strong net in the mountain, firmly fixing the tunnel wall and effectively preventing landslides. The use of this kind of pre-stressed anchor cable not only greatly improves the safety of the tunnel, but also avoids the expensive cost and construction trouble of external steel arches. It can be said to kill two birds with one stone. After countless days and nights of hard work, on August 23, 2019, the main structure of the Badaling Great Wall Station was capped, announcing the preliminary completion of this great project. On December 30th of the same year, Badaling Great Wall Station also ushered in its highlight moment and was officially put into operation, providing tourists with a more convenient and efficient way to travel. It is worth mentioning that the construction results of the Badaling Great Wall Station and the new Badaling Tunnel have been highly recognized both inside and outside the industry. The most obvious one is that in 2022, this project won the Luban Award, the highest honor for project quality in the Chinese construction industry. Nowadays, it only takes about 1.5 hours by high-speed rail to reach Badaling Great Wall Station from downtown Beijing. This convenient mode of transportation not only greatly improves the travel efficiency of tourists, but also brings an unprecedented tourism boom to the Badaling Great Wall. It can be said that the Badaling Great Wall Station is not only the pride of the Beijing-Zhangjiakou high-speed railway, but also a brilliant achievement of Chinese engineering technology. It shows the wisdom and power of Chinese engineers to the world.